Hi May, how are you, lovely? I'm just putting my other pencils away, excuse me, I'm very messy. Don't quite know where I'm putting all these, but they'll do for now, as long as I roughly know where they are. Right. Let's just have a look at the lights. Let's have a look if we need any more. Let's have a quick look before we start. Zoom in a bit. Let's just get the light a bit better, shall we? Never really do it until you're on the thing, can you? Right, let's have a look. Brighten this up a little bit. Okay. So what I thought was we'll do this page today. It seems to be a little bit blue, doesn't it? Just bear with me. I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's try it like that and see. Hi Nana, how are you? Hi Becky, how are you, my lovely? Oh, I like these books too, Katrina. This is the only one I've got at the moment. But I've got the other. I'm going to order the other two now. I just thought, you know what? Let's do a page in here because I haven't done a page in it yet, and we're going to give it a go and see how it goes, shall we? So I'm just going to sharpen up all my pencils, and then we'll get going. Thank you, Nana. How are you? All right. So we're going to do, and I'm going to try out these artiste pencils as well today, see what we can do with these. I hope so, Katrina. It'd be nice. See what we can do, shall we? So we're going to start. We're going to do this with the artiste pencils. So we will start with that. Let me just see if a bit of light might help. It's quite dark in here at the minute. I don't know why, because the sun's out. Let me just open the curtains and let's just see. See if that makes a difference in the light. See if that makes it any better. Oh, no problem, Sam. See what that does. For some reason today I just can't seem to get the colours right, can I? shook hands gone. Let's see what that does as well. I do apologise for not being more organised. I have been in work today as well, so there you go, we'll try that. See what that does. Let's see what that does. Right. So let's get started, shall we? Pretty organised today, aren't I? Right, so I have picked 4 colours from the Arteza pencils. So the Arteza experts. We'll start with the skin as always, and we'll just see how this goes. So I have picked burnt ochre, coral, apricot, and peaches and cream. And let's just see what what nice combination we can get on this skin. So I'll start by doing a nice light layer on the skin, and let's just see what we can do with that. So we'll start with the peaches and cream, and I'm just going to very lightly just do a base colour in that. Let's see. Let's just see what results we can get, shall we? Hi Connie, how are you? Oh, Nana, he's settling in wonderfully. He's settling in really, really well. He's still quite prickly. He still has his moments, but he's settling in super well. He's starting to come out of his shell a little bit now. So at night time, he'll come out a little bit more when we're around, and you know, he'll eat his dinner and he'll have a little bit of a play. And he's getting there slowly. He had his first bath the other day, and he didn't really like that. I was enemy for that. But he's doing really well, thank you. Yeah, he's doing really, really well. We get him out a little bit every night to have a little bit of a play and a little bit of a cuddle, and he seems to be getting on all right, really. Hopefully he'll start to, because he still gets a bit jumpy, you know, when you sort of, you know, he still gets a little bit jumpy when you sort of first go near him, and if you get too thingy, he still gets a bit jumpy, but I'm sure that'll settle down in time. So we'll get there. We'll get there with him. As I say, it can take months for them to settle down, and with him only being a baby, I want to be as patient as I can with him, you know. Hi Shara, how are you? Oh, hi Kenny, how are you, lovely? All right. Yes, so he's doing really, really well, thank you. So I'm going to get him out in a little bit because he needs to be cleaned because he's a bit stinky. Because I like to clean him out every couple of days, give him nice fresh bedding and all that sort of hoo-ha. Make sure he's all happy and clean. Yeah, my little Piccolo. It comes from Chris's love of, he loves a cartoon, I don't know if anybody's heard of it, called Dragon Ball Z, and one of the characters in it is called Piccolo. So Chris decided, well, we were thinking of a name, and we just thought, you know what, he came up with we were going to call him Piccolo, but then I said, oh, what about Piccolo instead? That'd be so cute. So that's the name we settled with. Oh, no problem, Pat. How are you, lovely? You lurk away, my love. Hi, Charlotte. How are you? Oh, and hi, Marie. How are you? So, yeah, he's... I like to keep him nice and cozy. Sorry, I'm just going in with my darkest colour now, my burnt ochre. And I'm just doing all the areas that are sort of... I mean, with these, they already give you sort of the shaded areas. So you're quite lucky, really. You can sort of just go on those with the darkest, and then we'll be able to build on that in a second when we... with the other shades. So I'm just going over that with the burnt ochre. So I'll extend a little bit with that. So we just thought we'd start with this one because I love this book, and I've been eyeing it for ages, and then I was like, you know what, let's do a page in this. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do today, but I thought, you know what, I love this book, let's do a page in here. Oh, hi Susie. How are you? How are you feeling? All right? Oh, thanks, Becky. That's lovely for you to say. Thank you, my love. Just do all the shadows. So how is everybody's Monday? I've just finished work. A little bit of an early dart because I've got a meeting on Thursday. So I've got a couple of hours out. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go home and I'm going to do my stream a little bit earlier today. So that's what I decided to do. So had a nice Monday, really. So yeah, it's been quite a nice Monday, really. It's been quite relaxed today, just getting everything sort of sorted and done, as there always on a Monday. There's always plenty to do on a Monday. And then, yeah, so I was like, right, I've done all my bits for today. I'm going to head home and then I'm going to have a nice chill out and a nice stream. And then I can go and clean out Prickolo and have tea and do all that sort of business. I quite enjoy my afternoon streams. It's quite nice doing it in the afternoon. I don't get as much opportunity anymore because I always do the evening ones now. Quite like doing the afternoon ones. Oh, don't worry, Becky. No problem. I hope she's okay. You sleep if you need to sleep. It's no problem at all. Bless you, lovely. Don't you worry at all. Hope she's feeling better soon, my love. Right, so now I'm going to go in with the next darkest, which is the apricot. And I'm just going to sort of shade over that burnt ochre and sort of extend it out a little bit. Oh, I'm so sorry, Becky. Yeah, you rest up, my lovely, and you get as much rest as you can. It's always hard, isn't it? Oh, I'm so sorry. But if you need anything, you know where I am. Well, hi, Kelly. How are you, my lovely? Sorry, I didn't see you there. How are you? I'm just going over the darker details in the same way and just sort of extending out slightly just to start the shading process a little bit. See what we can need to do anything with that. Hi, Sharon. How are you, lovely? this one, Marie? I must admit, I haven't really seen many people colouring it. I've seen a lot of people show it, but I never see a lot of people colouring in it, to be fair. So I just thought, this is why I thought, oh, you know what? Let's give it a little whirl and let's see what we can do with it. I've not coloured in this book before. I've not coloured in any of these books before. But I just thought, let's get it out and let's have a look, shall we, and see what we can do with it. Yeah, I've not seen many people. I know I've seen you colouring in it, Connie. But it's a lot of people don't, do they? You did a page in your last month, didn't you? Because I was looking at it on your video today, Connie, that I watched back. Your March pages. It wasn't in this one, though, was it? Was it in the third one, Connie, or was it in this? I can't remember now. It was in one of these, wasn't it? Yes, I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember now. I know I'd watched the video and I was thinking, which page was it? I knew you'd done a page in it because I saw it on your video earlier and I thought, I can't remember now. I knew you'd done one because I watched it in your video earlier, but I couldn't remember which book it was in. I do like these books though, they're very cute. Definitely gonna have to buy the others, I think now. No, I've got a taste. I've got a taste already and I haven't even really done a lot in it yet. But right, so I think that's enough for that one. So now we'll go in with the coral. It's all right, you know, Becky. It's oh, hang on a minute. I'm missing all these questions. Sorry, just let me go back to the bit and I'll start again. Sam, it is a little bit grayscale. Yes, it has got some grayscale in it. So yeah, it is different, little bit of grayscale. So it's very nice. Yeah, Kenny, that's what I thought. I'm going to get the other two, but I thought I've got to colour something. It's all right, you know, Becky. It'll take a little bit of blending, I think, but yeah, the paper's all right. It's nice paper, isn't it? It's quite a toothy paper, so it's quite nice. It goes lovely. So yeah, it's really nice. Oh, let me just bear with me. I'll show you the front cover for anybody that didn't see it, because I didn't show it off, did I? It's this one, The Coloriage Wild by Emmanuel Collin, and this is the first one. So, hi, Crafty Kitty, okay? So a grayscale colouring book is where it's got parts of shading in it, so you don't just get a plain outline. They sort of give you shaded areas. So that's what grayscale is. If anybody else has got a better description, feel free to jump in. I'm not very good at explaining, but it's got like shaded areas to show, you know, the different shading. Yeah, the pencils are nice, Sam. You know, like I said, they're a little bit thingy. They'll take a couple of layers of blending, I think, but they're definitely really nice. They're a little bit different to the Prismas, and they're a bit more like the skin ones that I chose are a little bit more sort of orangey, luminousy sort of things. But I thought, you know what, let's give it a go. I've got to get used to doing different types of skin, so I'm going to just do it lightly, and then I'll go over it again. And we'll see if we can blend it in a little bit and see what we can get from it. So going over it now with the coral, and again just going over and blending out slightly. So I'm not pressing very hard at all. I'm just blending it. I don't know why artists grayscale them. So I think it's just a style of drawing, isn't it? A lot of artists like to give their pages a bit of a you know, that sort of effect. Some artists don't, and some artists just give the, some artists just put the, you know, the, just the outline, but I think a lot of it is just for, you know, for, you know, just to give the picture a bit more something, I suppose. A lot of people like to do that, don't they? Just give it a bit more oomph, if you will. A little bit of shading. But a lot of people don't like grayscale pictures. A lot of people don't agree with it, don't enjoy it, don't like colouring it, and that's fair enough. I'm a bit, I like it, I like these type of pages, but I guess everyone's different. They're not as soft as Prismas, Sam, I wouldn't say, these pencils. They're soft, a little bit soft. They're not as hard as Polly's, I wouldn't say, but they are, they definitely need a bit of layering and light work. I think if you scribble, you know, press too hard like with thingy, you wouldn't get as much blending. But again, I don't know. This is the first time I've really used these. I just wanted to sort of try them out and see what they're like, but they seem to be working pretty well. I think I'll need 2 layers, definitely. Hi, Jilly. Okay, you lurk away, lovey. Lurk away. Yeah, I think everyone's got their own opinion about things, you know. Everyone's different. Some people like grayscale, some people don't. Some people only like it by certain artists. You know, it's just one of them, isn't it? I think it's a bit of personal preference, definitely. I think it is just one of those things. It's very personal preference. Okay, Sam, no problem. See you later. So now I'm just going to go back over it all again with the peaches and cream for a second layer, and then I'll do another layer of all the colours to start to blend it together. I'm just going to just do a nice light layer of that again to try and start to pull it all together a little bit. And you'll start to see a little bit of colour coming through, hopefully. Just pressing a little bit harder this time just to get a bit more colour through. Not too hard, just a little bit harder than I did originally, just to start to get a bit of colour down. Does sound yummy, doesn't it? Peaches and cream. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll start again now and go back to the darkest and start those just to give it a bit more definition, just to make it a little bit. I'm going to press a little bit harder this time just to start to try and push down some of the white a little bit. But not too hard that it just looks like a big squidge of colour. think the thing I like about Greyscale is, I mean, a lot of people like it for different reasons, but I think for me, because I was a bit of a beginner still, and I'm still learning how to shade different areas and different things, it gives you a little, for me, it gives me a little bit of a guide of how to start. So it gives me a bit of a guide with things, of how things are shaded and things. So that helps me in that way. Whereas I think a lot of people don't need that. I just like it because it just gives you that, you know, just that little bit of a guide, just to sort of help slightly. And I think that works for me, but everyone's different, and some people don't like that. Some people don't want the, you know, that bit of help, and that's fine. You know, that's completely up to you. You know, at the end of the day, colouring is your choice, and whatever you want to do with it is fine. Some people like a little bit of a guide. Some people just like to have no thingy, so they can go at it and do it exactly as they want to do it. So I guess it is just personal preference completely. But I personally like a bit of, you know, so you can. Becky, that's fine. I'm just going to shut up. You carry on. You give your lessons, my love. You give those lessons, and I'll just sit here and colour, and I'll be everyone's instinct. I'll start doing like the thing that you get on a plane, you know, where they start doing the do, and you go left and right and da, 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 but I'll do it with the colouring, yeah. So oh dear me. That's it. Don't get too, you can't, people get too overwhelmed by it all, I think. A lot of people see all the colouring things and they think, oh my God, you know. And that's why I mean, personally, I don't like things to be too daunting. I like to keep things as simple as possible. I think if you make it too hard for people, people don't want to do it if it's too complicated. People are just like, ugh, you know, they want something that they can enjoy and they can get into, and then they can expand on as they want to, you know. That's what I always think. Things that people can expand on as they feel, you know. Because for me, I'm still very, you know, I still get quite stuck on the basics, and I quite like to do my basic things, but some people like to experiment, and I have got all different things to play with when I'm ready, different pens and pencils and watercolours and all sorts, but mainly I do like to just play with the pencils. It is my favourite thing. Oh, Becky, we know. I know you're only messing around. Don't be daft. Never think anything different. Never think you're being rude, my lovely. And yes, apparently I don't have everyone thinks I have an accent, but I don't think I do. But Becky thinks I do. Becky is convinced I have an accent, but I don't hear it because obviously. You know, you don't hear your own voice, do you? You don't think you've got an accent in your own voice, do you? Oh, hi, Caroline. How are you, my lovely? Yeah, I definitely think that colouring needs to be fun and enjoyable, and you don't want to stress about it. You don't want to think, oh, I'm not good as this person, I'm not good as that person, and da, da, da. Don't ever think that, because everybody's got their own way and their own thing. And at the end of the day, as long as you're enjoying yourself, that's the main thing. If you start judging yourself on what everybody else does, you won't enjoy it. and you'll just think, oh, and then that's where you start to struggle, and you think it's not a hobby anymore. You know, enjoy it. It's what colouring's what you're never going to be the same as anybody else. You're never going to be exactly the same. You know, just enjoy it. Don't look at other people and think, oh, I wish I was that good, because you're good in your own way. Everyone's good in their own way. So don't think that you're not good enough. You know. At the end of the day, you all like what you like. You all like to colour your own way. It doesn't matter what anybody says. As long as you have fun. Because a lot of people, it's their escape. Like, it's mine. It's my, you know, it's my hobby, and I just enjoy it. It gives me just something to sit down and just chill with and not think about anything else and just enjoy it. But never think you're not good enough. Never stop doing it because you think you're not good enough, because that's not true. Yeah. So we have some skin. Hi, Pickle. How are you? I now have an accent to other countries, of course I do, because I'll sound different to you guys, won't I? Of course. I don't think I have, you know, too much of a thing, you know. Right. I think I've put those all in the wrong places, but never mind. Right, so I think we'll do these sunflowers next, these two here. So if we get like a nice, let's try a nice few oranges, and a nice, let's find a nice, an actual one called sunflower. Let's go with those three. And let's see what we can do with those. I'll start these nice sunflowers off, I think. I'll just bring that up a little bit so you can see it, because I don't know if you can see the skin too much with what I've already done. There's the skin. Hi Wendy, how are you? Thanks for joining. So there's the skin. I don't know if you can see it very well. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do the sunflowers. So I've picked orange, pumpkin and sunflower. So from dark to light. And we're going to do these little sunflowers and see what we get. So let's start with it. Let's just do a light layer of this one across a couple of leaves, and let's just see what we get. I did look at this one. I was like, oh, because I do love sunflowers. I really do like sunflowers. They're so beautiful. That's it, Becky. Nobody's, you don't need to like worry about perfecting yourself. Things come with practice. You don't get everything instantly with one go, and then you're gonna be amazing instantly. Things take time and practice and lots and lots and lots of practice. You're never gonna get something, straight off and instantly. It just doesn't work that way, unfortunately. As much as we'd all like to give something a go once and be an expert at it, unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. Let's just try that. So that's just on those 4, and let's just see. Get in the comments. I'm just using the pencil and the point just to flick, same way as the leaves are, just to give that nice nice effect. I wanted to do a nice springtime picture now as well, because obviously it's spring, the clocks have gone forward and the light nights are here and it's lovely. I love this time of year. I love it. Oh, bye Kelly. Thank you for joining. Thanks for coming in, lovely. And then we'll use the last one in the sunflower just to go over that. That is so true, Connie. It's not about being perfect. It's about enjoying yourself. And at the end of the day, as long as you are having fun with your colouring, that is all that matters. You know, at the end of the day, if you want to learn the different techniques, go ahead. But if you just want to get a pen out and colour in a book, that's good too. Everyone finds comfort in their own way, don't they? I think. And I like to know some techniques, but other times I just think, oh, I like to do what I do and that's it. Oh, Marie, I'm from the UK, so I'm from Wales in the UK. Hi, Beth. How are you, my love? I might just give those a little bit of another go over, just to make them a little bit more yellow, and I've done the orange. Give those a second layer, just to make them a little bit brighter. Because sunflowers are lovely and bright, aren't they? And carry on, I think. Do a little bit more now. Oh, thanks, Connie. Can you all see it all right? It's not too faint for you. You can all see it. I can always bring it down a little bit if it's too... I don't know what's going on with the lighting in here at the minute. I don't seem to be able to get it very clear, do I? I don't know what's going on. Even though it's a lovely light evening, I just don't seem to be able to get it very clear, do I? Oh, Susie, I love them. I love them so much. Love sunflowers. I think I'm going to have a go at growing some this year, you know. Because I always look at them and I think, oh, wouldn't it be nice to have some in the garden? I might try and grow some this year. I really, really like sunflowers. I think I will. I think I'll have a go this year. I think next time I'm off, I might go to the garden centre, because it's getting to the right time of year now to start planting things, isn't it? Now the nice weather's starting to come. Getting to that time of year now, aren't we? Where you can start thinking about your plants and your gardens and all that sort of stuff. So, are they quite easy, Susie? I hope so. I'm not very good with gardening. We did our garden last year, and you know, we put all plants in and everything and did it all nice, and I hope they come back this year. I hope they come back this year. I'm thinking, oh my God, what if they don't? What are we going to do if they don't come back this year? All these plants that we bought that are, hardy and will come back and all that jazz. And if they don't come back, I'm going to be devastated. I'll have to see. Hope they come back this year. See how we get on. Ooh, fell out my hand. Oh, Kenny, we're talking about sunflowers, my love. Oh, wow, Sharon, that's amazing. 6 foot tall. That's amazing. Oh my God. I think I'm definitely going to have to give these a go, I think. Definitely going to have to try them. I think I'm definitely going to have to grow some. You're going to make me thingy. Do you have to grow them? Do you grow them outside or can you grow them inside? Or I'm not quite sure. I say I've never. Obviously, I know if it's 6 foot, you're not going to have it inside. But do you start growing them outside or? I have no idea. Outside. Okay, I think I might go and get some. I might go and get a little. I'm off on Wednesday, and I'm going out because I'm going to get Chris's birthday present. So I might go and get some. So I'll just turn this around a minute, guys. Might go and get some to have a go at planting them and starting them off. Ooh, and we'll have some nice sunflowers for the summer. That'll be lovely. Because I've already got like a few nice plants out there. We've got some lavender, which has got some lovely smell. Love lavender, and got a few other nice flowers. So hopefully we'll have a nice garden this year. Because say we only planted it all last year, so it didn't really have much time to all bloom, and so hopefully it'll all come out of itself this year. I've heard that sunflowers are very tall, Kenny, but I didn't know they got to like 6 foot. I must admit, I didn't know that myself, if I'm honest. I did not know they got to that tall. They'll be taller than me because I'm only I'm only 5'3", so that it'd blooming bury me. It'd be up, I wouldn't be able to touch the top of it. I'm glad they're hardy plants as well because I'm rubbish with plants. I'm rubbish. Oh, do they have smaller ones? Do they as well? Oh, amazing! Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to do some research. Right, let's get it. I'll get on the internet after this and start researching. Chris will be going, "My God, what are you doing now?" It was a hedgehog. Now you're doing sunflowers. Whatever will it be next? I always get these little fads. Chris thinks I'm mad, honestly. Oh, thank you, Sharon. That's lovely. Thank you so much, sweet. So I'm really enjoying colouring this, actually. Oh, that's lovely, Nana. Oh, that's such a lovely thing to do. Oh, I kill everything as well. Don't worry about it. I'm not very good with plants at all. Oh, yeah, Becky, we definitely need to do that. How many have you got so far, Becky? As you said, we can only have 10, can't we? We might have to do like so many slots a day if we've got more than 10. Oh, thank you, Connie. Oh, they're really nice on this paper, actually. They're lovely. I really like these Arteezas. I've never used them before. I did actually buy them for Christmas for Chris, because he wanted to try some colouring, and I bought the 72 set of expert for him because they're a really reasonable price. I thought, you know what, get him a really good set of pencils to start with, but a reasonable budget set because he wasn't sure whether it would be something he'd be interested in. And yeah, they're really, really good, actually. So I really like these pencils. I say I've not used them yet, but I had a little go when Chris got them. I had a little go, but I didn't really have a, get a page out and have a real good go with them. But say they're doing quite well on this paper, actually. It sounds fun, Nana. That might be something to do with the nieces this year, I think. I might get them round and say, let's grow some sunflowers. Yeah, give it a go, Kenny. All you can do is try it. I mean, I wasn't sure, to be honest, how these pencils were going to turn out, but you know what? I just thought, well, let's give it a go. It's only the way I see it again is it's only a piece of paper in it. If pencil doesn't work, we can always see either try and switch to another, or you know, or just the page is gone. It's not the end of the world, is it? But I think they're coming on. They're very nice, the Arteezas. I do like the pencil. I've heard a lot of good stuff about them, so I definitely wanted to give them a try. Hi, Heather. How are you? Yeah, I think actually, Heather, I think I'm a bit of a I'm an Arteza virgin, but these are really, really nice. I think I'll definitely use these a bit more often. They're lovely. And they're such a good pencil. They're such a good budget pencil as well. They're not expensive at all. I think I got these on a deal at Christmas, and I think they were about, well, this is a 72 set. I think they were about £21. I think something like that. They weren't expensive at all. They were brilliant. Wasn't it? It was a really good deal they were on. I can't remember how much it was off them. I don't know what they are full price. They £29.99 full price. So they were like £21. So they were a really good price, actually. It was so much off, and then with the shipping, it made them a little bit more, but it was they're well worth it. Oh, Kenny, I haven't tried the Arteza watercolors. Are they good? Are they good? Are they? A lot of people say, I've seen a lot of watercolor reviews, but I've not seen many of the actual Arteza ones, if I'm honest. So I'm glad to hear that, because actually another one that maybe at some point, I've got enough watercolor pencils for now, but I think it's maybe one in the future when I'm a little bit better with the watercolors. I might just give those a try. So thanks for that. I like to hear what other people think rather than just, you research them online and you see other people's reviews, but it's nice to hear from people that you know what they think of them, I think. Oh, Kenny, I'll definitely have to invest in those at some point then. But I've got many sets of watercolour pencils at the minute, so I'll get used to those first, I think. Give them a go first. Get used to those first. Oh, Kenny's enabling everybody to put them on the list. Everyone's going to have them now. There'll be loads of reviews going up shortly of them. We'll all be buying them and reviewing them now. Hi, Joey. You okay? Let's not do the April Fool's bit in here. Not great with the jokes. The April Fools. I always fall for it. I'm a bit rubbish, me, really. Ooh, I like the Amazon fairy, Becky. Tell us what they bring you. I like the Amazon fairy. I haven't had the Amazon fairy for a little bit. I think I might go on tonight and order the other two of these, so this can be my. Then the Amazon fairy will come on my day off on Wednesday. There we go. So that's one. Just go back over that picture. Just doesn't seem very bright, does it? And then we'll do the other sunflower now. Oh, he's having a cup of coffee, Susie. That's what he'd be doing. Stuck at the same place for 20 minutes if he's anywhere near the coffee shop. Oh, happy birthday, Katrina's husband. Oh, Heather, this is the book we're colouring, lovely. This one. Coloriage Wild by Emmanuel Collin. So we'll just do this second sunflower now. So I think I'll base the whole thing at once this time, just to make it a bit easier. We can go around the whole thing at once then. Yeah, these pencils do go down lovely, and they go down, they're not patchy or, you know, they go down lovely and smooth. They're lovely. Oh, thanks, Heather. You can get it off Amazon. This book, you can get it off Amazon or Etsy sell it, or you can get it from a fair few places. This book, this is the first one. There's 3. This is the first one. Hi Tess, how are you? Did you have a nice birthday? Don't think I've spoken to you since your birthday. Oh, no problem, Sharon. Take care. You have a good rest and I hope work's okay for you. Just yeah, that's that one based, and then I'll just ignore what you're supposed to be doing at home, Tess. Just come join us, it's fine. Nothing's more important than colouring, is it? Housework and things can wait, definitely. Housework and things can definitely wait. So I'm not quite sure what to do for April. I did have a little plan, I think, but I'm not sure. I think, you know what? I think we'll just have a bit of a spring month and we'll just do some nice bright coloured pages. I'll just do some things like this, nice and spring colours and pretty pages and flowers and lovely things like that, I think. Because I think that's the only way to do in April. Lots of springtime. Definitely got to do lots of springtime things. And my husband's just walked through the door. He's very early home tonight. What time is it? Oh, it's 5:45. I thought he would have been home a bit later tonight. He must have decided not to go out. Hi, husband. Oh, I'm banging the camera. Sorry, guys. Well, we're nearly tea time then. Woohoo! I like tea. I'm hungry now. Sorry, I'm spinning the page round. Try and yeah. And go back around now with the last one. And then there's those beautiful sunflowers all done. Thanks, Becky. Hi, Laurie. Okay. Ooh, nice, Becky. That's a nice collection. Lovely. Definitely like the Amazon fairy, don't we? Oh yeah, you'll have to do a flip through for us all to see. And you'll be enabling us all to buy them as well. And we'll all be buying them as well. I like Selena Fenech. She's got some lovely books, to be fair. Oh, thanks, Pat. There we go. So we've got the skin and then we've got the two sunflowers. That's looking really good. I really like those. This book is lovely. Just go over these a little bit. That needs to be a bit nice and bright. Oh, Shara, it's pronounced Nia. I know a lot of people say Naya or a few other different ways, but it's near. Oh, Heather, you will. There's so much out there that you can buy. But just take it slow. Just get a couple of little bits to start with, and then just build on it. Just keep building. Just keep buying little bits. And we all, don't get me wrong, we all want everything all the time. But you know, just get a few little bits, and then maybe what you can do is decide what type of, if you want to do pencils, decide what type of pencils you like, and then you could go on and buy a few, you know, a few little you know, loose ones, you know, to try and see what you like, what you don't like, what type of pressures of pencils you like, that sort of thing. Do you want to do watercolors, blah blah blah. But just start it off as easy as you like. Just don't rush at it. Pick a couple of books, a couple of things that you like, and just go for it. Just treat yourself to a little something every month, maybe. That's what I do. I just buy a little bit of something every month. And I mean, these pencils are really good value. The Arteezers, they're really, really good value for money. They quite often have them on offer as well, which is always really good. Quite often have them on offer on the website and things. So you're always quite lucky with those, really, because they're usually on offer, 20% off, 30% off. So you can usually get the Arteezers pretty cheap, pretty good offer on those, because they're not overly expensive anyway, but then when you're getting an extra 20% off as well. But the Arteezers are very, very nice. Let's get a couple of browns, and I think we'll do the centres, and then I think we'll leave it at that. So I'll just get a couple of browns, and we'll just do the centres of these. So I'll pick a darker one. That one. That's cocoa. I'll get two of them, I think. This one. Oh, wrong one. What I'll do is I'll do the centre, I think, in like the darker brown. All the highlighted areas, I think. And do the same on this one. So I'm using cinnamon on that one. Just on the dark, just to sort of shade the centre, just so you can see where the centre is. So you can see that definition. And then I'm going to get the lighter brown. So I've gone with burnt ochre, like what I used on the face. I'm just going to shade in all of the rest. And then I'll go back over it again in a minute. Just very lightly. Don't want it to look super dark. Oh, thanks, Caroline. No problem. You go and have a nap, my love. You take care. And thank you so much for coming in. And then I'll just go back over that again, just to put that bit of shading back in. Go a little bit around the edge here as well, around all the leaves just to make it look a bit more like a nice central. So it all sort of pushes together a little bit, so it looks a bit like, you know, it's sort of a bit 3D sort of thing-ish, kind of. Oh, take care, May. Thank you, my love. Right, that's that one. So let's do the other one now. Let's go on the ochre, and we'll just do a nice layer of burnt ochre over the whole thing. Now I've done the darker. Let's just turn that lamp off and see what difference that makes. Oh, that might be better, isn't it? Trying to see if the blue made any difference. The lamp made a bit of difference, but it doesn't really, does it? Oh, yeah, it's just doing like a little bit of like a scumbly effect to do the a bit of a darker edge on it. Just go back over that again, just to blend it all in. And the same with this one. Oh, thanks, Heather. Thanks, Marie. And just keeping trying to build up a little bit onto that. Thanks, Nana. So I'll just bring it up a little bit so you can see it, because it's a bit far away, isn't it? So you can see how I've coloured the. Just put that focus back up. There we go. So you can see the sunflowers a little bit. And the skin. There we go. I know it does look a little bit blue, doesn't it? Even though it's grey, but so don't know what's going on with that. I wish it was blue, Laurie, but it isn't. It's grey. It looks blue. I know it does, but it's not. Let's see if I can. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I've made it too bright. I think that's a bit more grey now, isn't it? There we go. So I think I'm going to leave it there for tonight, and we will carry on again with this, I think, on Saturday, because I love this page. I might even come on. Is it still blue? I'm going to have to do something with my camera. I don't know what's going on with it. Yeah, we'll leave it there for tonight, and we will again carry on with this on the next stream. I think I'm going to probably be on maybe in the week, Saturday, definitely. But yeah, definitely want to carry on with this. And I think I might have the other books by the time I come on again. I think I might order that. But thanks so much for coming on, guys. I really appreciate it. I know it's a bit of an impromptu time, but I really do appreciate it. So thank you for everybody that's come on. Thank you for new people, people that have been on before, everything and everyone. So thank you all so much, and I will see you all in the week. Take care now. Bye bye.